Why is it that so many people seem to know so much about relationships and how they should work, and yet relationships seem worse than they've been in a very long time? I think this is the answer.
Here's the ugly truth about changing your nervous system and brain. Understanding is not going to create new neuroplastic changes, and it's not going to make you less triggered or less reactive. And that's because only experience is going to compete with experience. If you want new experience from an old circumstance, you have to go through that old circumstance in a new way. Only experience is going to compete with experience. And this is why cognitive behavioral therapy, talking it through and understanding, is extremely important to feel safe. But all that's doing is creating a lubrication for you to be courageous enough, vulnerable enough to go back into that circumstance and create a new experience.
I love that so much because he points to the importance of application. So many of us have become obsessed with knowledge and thinking that's enough to change our behavior, to change our life, and it's not. It never is. The only real change happens in our behavior and how we apply this information. This is exactly why I created the Connection House community. One of the most important things we do in the community is I facilitate accountability. I don't just lead lessons on how to influence conversations and how to clarify what you want out of your life. I put people through a structure that has them make commitments towards their future. And then we actually check in to see how that's going, so that it doesn't just become another book that you read on self-help and nothing in your life changes. If you want to be in that kind of environment, October is the last month that I'm offering free access to my community. After that, you're going to have to pay to try it out. To reserve your spot and get your invitation, comment the word October and put yourself in a structure to actually make real change with a bunch of other great people likely dealing with the same challenges that you are. Comment October to reserve your invite.